Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for making it. Hell yes, it is, I think it's Saturday night. Yeah, it's Saturday night. Well, we didn't do Friday night last time because, I was pretty passed out. I was pretty fucking tired. So, I couldn't do it. I literally was passed out for most of the day. I was up till like 1 in the afternoon that day, and today I was up till 4 in the afternoon. So, if you want to thank anybody for getting me going today, getting me going tonight, please say thank you to Spice Rack Studios. She reinformed me that I said I was gonna go live this weekend, and I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And I got up and I decided, all right, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna do Spirit app session. Silver God, how you doing, man? Kudo, how you doing? Hey, EJ, how you doing, man? I just watched The Nun 2. It's a pretty good movie. Oh, that's good to hear, at least. Hell yeah, man. And by the way, guys, hit that like button. Slay that like button for my friend Spice Rack. She really, she reminded me, and I feel stupid I feel stupid forgetting it, but it's one of those things to where I was so tired. I was so absolutely drained. All right, let me go ahead and get the Spirit app session brought up, and we can go ahead and get probably started on this bad boy. See what we get tonight, right? Okay, the app is going. All right. Is there anybody here with us tonight to join us for this live stream? No, you're right. I was not awake, but I also forgot about it. I was dead exhausted. I guess that is kind of what you said, though. You rewatched Annabelle Comes Home? Nice.
Elijah.
It just said Elijah. The name Elijah came up. That's another name that I don't think I've ever gotten in this house. Okay, are you saying your name is Elijah? Give me 1 second. Are you saying your name is Elijah? It might be a boy. Yeah. How you doing? Oh, she's talking to Nick and Thor. God, I'm an idiot. This green light looks really good. I'm seeing it right now, and I'm like, damn. You know what this reminds me of? The Grinch's Cave from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. That's what this reminds me of. The nerve of those who's inviting me there, and on such short notice. Even if I wanted to go, my schedule wouldn't allow it. Elijah, do you know that scene? What scene that movie?
It's not just me.
It's not just me. Oh, you see that? I can't even speak properly. I'm glad he cut me off because I would have made myself look like a big fucking idiot. Man. All right, who's all here, Elijah? Who's all here, bud? By the way, thank you guys for hitting that like button. We're already to 11 likes in only 5 minutes. My God. You guys really like this content, this kind of video.
Relation.
Ooh, it said relation. I've gotten that several times now where it said relation. So I'm assuming, do I have an Elijah in my family and I'm not aware of it? Are you saying you're related to me, Elijah? Hey, Zawoki, how's it going, man? Thank you for hopping on into the live stream, bud. Do you think the spirit from the other night is here? It might be. Is anybody from the other night still around? Anybody from the other live stream? I'm curious to know if there's a possibility one of you guys is still wandering around the property. If you could confirm that, that would be amazing. They might be related. Yeah, it might be a family of people. And I didn't mention this. And you guys can thank Spice Rack for this, but she actually did some research for me. After that last live stream we were doing, she actually looked up some of the names that came through, and apparently there was an actual Cinnamon. Help me out. What was the kind lady's name that came through? I'm such an idiot. I can't even think of the name right now. But Wasn't her last name Von Winkle or Van Winkle or something like that? That you found? I can't think properly right now. I just woke up, guys. I apologize. Helen, thank you. Yes, her name was. See, look at that. People are paying attention. Ask if Helen and the scroll building. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Apparently, there was a house at the end of our street, like on another street, but like at the end of our street that was pretty close by that burned down and everything. And there was a Helen.
I'm only 6.
Said I'm only 6. Oh, I'm scared to ask. Elijah, are you one of the little kids who wanders around the house? My mom has actually seen little kids in this house before. That's why I ask. And I was told by a psychic that I was not allowed to let these little kids know that I know they're there. So I might be making a big, fuck up at the moment. But I'm curious. Oh, it was not confirmed. That's where it was. Okay. I'm just making sure. Sorry about that. But is Helen Van Winkle on the property? A Helen Van Winkle. Helen, if you're here, you might remember me. We talked last week. Are you still around? I asked last stream for a name that lived there before, if you remember that, but probably not. You probably did. I mean, hey Austin, how you doing, man? I used a spirit box, and apparently a little girl died in my house at the age of 12. I hear the door.
I see the lights.
It says, I see the lights. Are you talking about the lights in my bedroom, or are you talking about the lights that were outside? Guys, today we actually just put up like 2-3 new rows of Halloween lights. Like, our house is decked out right now, and it's bright outside. Not right now at the moment. I turned off the lights, but we turned them on earlier, and they looked really good. I'll have to obviously, post pictures of on Instagram and stuff to give you an idea, but we just did that today. So I'm wondering if like this is like a compliment towards our Halloween decorations. I couldn't find a location, but I think you were thinking of the doctor's house. Yes, I'm thinking about the doctor's house. My apologies. I was thinking about the doctor's house. Yeah, you're right. Yep. So Helen's house burned down, but the doctor's house didn't, right? The doctor's house should still be standing, right? Busy. We were really busy, actually. That's
Steven.
Just said Steven. Okay, so I'm wanting to know, is Helen around? I would love to get confirmation if Helen Van Winkle is still around the property. Can you please confirm that? You heard a footstep behind you earlier, only to turn around and so no one was there. Then I asked my cousin if my grandma's place was haunted, and it said yeah. So many places are probably haunted around here that you'll never guess are haunted. Like, I mean, Leesburg itself is genuinely a haunted location. I mean, I've seen, out of the corner of my eyes, we were driving around town one night, and it was probably close to 10:30 at night. And I remember I looked out the car window, and I actually, well, I didn't see, I didn't full on look at it, but at the corner of my eyes, I seen what looked like 2 people standing behind one of the old stores out here, and they looked like they were dressed in like 30s to 40s clothing. And I looked in that direction, and there was nobody there, but I saw the top hat out of the corner of my eye, and the light reflecting off of it. It was pretty weird. It was one of the more bizarre experiences I had probably around here. Okay, so I was correct. Helen, are you here?
Burnt.
Oh my fuck. It just said burnt. What was burnt, Helen? If this is you, what was burnt? What was burnt? Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. I had said that. Yeah. Helen's house, guys. Again, thanks to Spice Rack Studios. I would not have known this. She did the research. we found out Helen's house burnt down. And Helen, of course, was a name that got brought up last week. So if anybody's just hopping on in here and didn't know, that's kind of what we're trying to get more confirmation of. What color do you see? The lights that you see.
Mood.
Just said mood. What color do you see from the lights? That's a good question, EJ. That's a very good question.
Ralph.
Ralph. Every time I hear the name Ralph, I think of Crazy Ralph from Friday the 13th. Ralph. Burnt mood and Ralph. I mean, I think they would, right? I mean, I don't think ghosts are colorblind.
Chairs.
Chairs. We moved a chair on the front porch today. Set that right there for just a second.
Breast ripper.
It just said breast ripper, like BREAST ripper. What the heck? What do you guys know what breast ripper means, out of curiosity? I know, I don't know, that's new to me, yeah. Hey, Pete, how you doing, man? Francis, hey, thank you guys for hopping on in. Guys, do me a self favor, hit that like button if you're hopping on in here right now. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, man. Hell yeah.
I do not understand.
I do not understand. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I don't understand that. Like, what do you mean by breast ripper? I don't understand. It's an iron spider weapon used for to torture women. Oh, is it really? Another one that came up. We've gotten quite a couple of like old like the Iron Age was brought up not long ago. Other ways of torture were brought up, and now the breast ripper. What the fuck?
Cannon.
It just said cannon, guys. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody while doing this. One sec. Oh, shit. Please don't tell me that just stopped it. It did. Sorry, guys. It said cannon before it stopped. It said cannon. I stayed the night at the Stanley Hotel. Awesome. Leo, how's that? Isn't that the medieval torture device? Yep, someone actually just mentioned that. Yeah, it's apparently a medieval torture device.
The church.
It just said church. It just said the church.
I'm not playing.
Oh, wow. It just said I'm not playing, guys. Sorry, I'm messaging somebody while I'm doing this, so apologies, but very important conversation at the moment. It just said I'm not playing after it said the church. Pretty creepy right there, because if you guys don't know, when me and Michael went to the School Woods, there's a church over in that location. Are you saying you're from the church? You saw...
Someone's watching.
Ooh, that's creepy. Someone's watching. It said someone's watching. Who's watching? Out of curiosity, who's watching? There's probably several wars in Ohio. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's this land. You know how many people probably died on this land back in the days where we didn't document deaths? Probably loads.
No, sir.
It said no, sir. So it's not going to tell me who's watching. Interesting. Interesting.
Others are scared.
Or it was talking about the church. So I guess it's not from the church that I'm talking about. It might be from one of these churches. We have two churches. We have one behind our house and one in front of our house.
Mirrors.
It just said mirrors, man. It just said mirrors. This is not the... This might be the second time it's brought up mirrors. In the past couple weeks now. Yeah, it said something about reflections the other day. Which also could mean portal, right? A portal.
Hazel.
Just said Hazel. That I've gotten that name before. Hazel. What do you mean, Hazel? What do you mean, Hazel? You also have your cat church. I do have my cat church. But it said the church, not church. It said the church. So I think it meant building church. Hey, Steven, how you doing, man? Thank you guys for hitting that like button, by the way. You guys are just awesome. You guys almost got me the 30 likes in literally 20 minutes. That is next level dedication right there. Thank you so much. I'm curious if it meant portals. Are you talking about portals by mirrors? Are you saying you can travel through mirrors? Isn't a computer TV screen a black mirror along with someone watching it? Could be referring to us? Might be. It might be. But we do have mirrors around the house too, so it might be referring to the mirrors. Maybe it comes from the church through the mirrors, right? Because I was kind of curious where it came from. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you guys can make it. Hey, Tony, how you doing, man? Thank you. We're having a very interesting conversation right now. Very interesting conversation.
Ava.
I feel like I've gotten that name before. It just said Ava. A-V-A. I feel like I've gotten that name. How has the app been treating you? I tried to use it, and I got about 50-50 with it. I want to try out the other one, Twin Paranormal uses you before. I come to final thought on those apps. I took a bunch of mirror pictures at the Stanley Hotel, but I didn't see any figures.
Elmer.
Just said Elmer. Just said Elmer. Hazel, Ava, and Elmer.
They killed me.
Oh, that's fucked up. They killed me. It just said they killed me. Who killed you? Who killed you?
She screams.
Ooh, okay, that's creepy. That's a creepy thing to get on your little device right there. That's the first time I've ever gotten that one. It said she screams. She screams. Pretty creepy. They killed me. She screams. Who killed you? Please, please tell us who killed you.
Watch it.
Oh, it just said watch it. What do you mean
I
what?
miss my family.
Oh, that's sad. It just said I miss my family. But before that it said watch it. Like I feel like I've gotten this feeling a lot tonight with this app. Like the feeling of something kind of being a little bit not snippy with me, but like really kind of making sure I don't ask the wrong questions, right? Hey, Harsh, how you doing, man? You guys are killing it with the like button, by the way. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. And it said I miss my family, which is something I've gotten a couple times.
Atmosphere.
Ooh, atmosphere. Atmosphere. It's adding a lot of atmosphere, actually. I was just talking about how tonight I feel like it's a bit different, right? And now it's just said atmosphere. Are you trying to create a specific atmosphere for me right now? Are you trying to get me spooked out? Are you trying to get me worried? If you are, you're doing a phenomenal job at it. Snarky in a way, a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. I will, Stephanie. Thank you so much for saying that. Keep me in your prayers, guys, while I do this stuff. Keep me in your good thoughts, because you never know what could come through, right? You never know. I mean, obviously, I feel like I have the protection of God on my side, so I don't feel like anything's gonna attach itself to me. I'm pretty confident in God. I really am. And
Listen upstairs.
fuck, that's the attic. That's the attic. I'm listening. I don't hear nothing.
I was a witch.
That's fucked up. I was a witch. That's fucked up. Okay, do you know who Michael Border is? Do you know who Michael Border is and Michael Border Sr.? Mike Border Sr.? She screams. We got the witch. They killed me. She screams. Watch it. I miss my family. Listen upstairs. I was a witch. Were you killed for practicing witchcraft? Were you killed for practicing witchcraft?
Mabel.
Mabel's come up several times. Okay.
Silent.
Silent. I have gone silent a couple times. Yeah, I was replying to a friend. Sorry about that. Or are you talking about how silent? Said choose. Mabel silent and choose. Were you accused of witchcraft, but weren't a witch? My sister and myself always thought something was up about our house. A couple years ago, a neighbor saw someone in the attic. They couldn't be there. I couldn't be there. I did get a bit of that when I used the app. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we always get a lot of names, but again, you guys, we in this town of where I live, there back I don't know when exactly it was, but there was a train wreck that happened. A train derailed here in the town, and a lot of people got killed because of it. So it would not be surprising if some of those spirits are still around. Hey, Lane, thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you can make it. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, we have 61 views and 32 likes. If you like this type of content where I talk to the spirit box or spirit app session, whatever you want it to call it, then please hit that like button. Show a lot of love and support for these videos, and I will, of course, keep doing them. I have to actually go to my door and open it for a little. Girl, stop low-key getting annoying. I don't think people can actually use magic. I know people are witches, but I don't think they can actually manipulate the environment.
Sculpture.
It said sculpture. Sculpture. Are you talking about the new Leatherface sculpture I got? I actually, guys, I went to Spirit Halloween yesterday and I got a actual sculpture of Leatherface right here. Yep, I got a Leatherface sculpture yesterday. I wonder if they're referring to that. Are you referring to my Leatherface sculpture right there? What do you think of that? Sorry about that. Every time I bring up that screen, it kind of messes with the lighting a little bit. Nice. Just got 30 minutes Universal Monster Collection. Oh, nice. Nice. 30 movie Universal Monsters Collection. That's dope. Isn't it more of a sacrifice of cults? I don't know. I just thought of it.
Box.
Box. Sculpture box. There is a box for the sculpture that was put in the basement. Okay. Do you know who Cinnamon is from Spice Rack Studios? Do you know who she is?
I miss my family.
That's the second time it's come up now. I miss my family. Second time. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. If I knew your family, if I could do anything, I would certainly try to help as much as I can, but I unfortunately don't know all that information. Yeah, we think the shadow behind me is actually just the shelf itself. I thought it says Fox for a second. I see that too, but it's not moving. I'm sorry, Spirit. Maybe she's related to Cinnamon. Oh, the way you spell cinnamon, guys, by the way, is Cynnamon. Yeah, it's a Y. So what's happening? Not a whole lot. Hey, welcome.
I'm in the trees.
Oh my fuck! It just said I'm in the trees. Oh my fuck. That is specific and kind of goes. You're aware that tree fell.
Judas Cradle.
Judas Cradle. Well, let me finish, guys. A lot of you guys don't know this. I had somebody tell me that the little kids who were in around this house used to love that tree out back, that big ass tree we used to have, and it fell down. And speaking of Spice Rack, she helped me chop that tree up when it fell. My family was on vacation; they went back to Washington State, so I was here by myself. And thankfully, she was around. And I sent her a video, and I'm like, the tree fell, and I need help.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, it said no, that's wrong. So okay, maybe it's not in the tree out back. But that tree, though, I was told that the little kids loved to be in that tree, and I had to axe it up and everything. We stood there with the axe and just chopped this thing up, and yeah, it was pretty nuts. I had a feeling that was another torture device. It sounded like another torture device. The Judas Cradle. How long has it done Spirit Talker this stream? I've only done it for probably 30 minutes now. 30 minutes. Yeah. Are you talking about the school woods? Is that what you're talking about? When you say I'm in the trees? Please answer if that's what you meant. The live chat is on, Chelsea. That was one of the first things I did when I first came into this live stream, was turn on the live chat. And by the way, thank you for joining, Chelsea. Gaining more energy. I need to ask this. It's driving me nuts. It's not showing up. Here, you don't have Discord. That's right. It's so difficult because it's like if it's not showing up for you, there's almost nothing I can do. But if the question you're asking is like extremely long, it might not pop up because YouTube for some reason has like a limit on how much it's going to allow someone to send. So if your question's long, it's probably not going to show up. But there's nothing I can do. I really want you to ask this question too, but I can't. I won't be able to see it for some reason.
Invoke.
Said invoke. Invoke. Yeah, take your time. If you're trying to draw energy, take as much time as you need. Don't worry. The app looks like Stone Cold's entry promo. Close the live chat, then open it again and try that. Well, I already did. Are you talking about this live chat? Let me go ahead and try it really quick. Let's go to top chat, and then we'll go back to live chat. I don't think it's going to work, though, because I've tried this before, and it did not work. If one goes about downloading this app, how do you go about closing the session so that you do everything you can where there is no attachment? Well, I will say that there is also no guarantee this app works 100%. It's not like I truly believe, like it's not like I'm 100% aboard with everything this app does. It is a phone app at the end of the day, and there's just a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of iffy about it. But I will say that if you want to close it, do your typical probably prayer. Say that,
Secret.
said secret. Do probably a closing out by saying, you're not allowed to attach yourself to me. I just wanted to have a conversation using this app and do something along those lines and close the session that way. Or are you talking about the React video that they posted? Yeah, at some point I will. At some point I will. Still here, Spice Rack? Have you watched I have not watched a new Exorcist movie, no. I haven't seen it. Jordan, you have seen a spirit in your lifetime, an actual ghost? I've seen a demon in my lifetime. I have not seen like an actual person, but I've seen a demon. Something that was obviously not human.
It's me they see.
Holy shit. It says, it's me they see. It's me they see. I do like anime. Do you think Scream should keep making movies? I mean, I'm not going to say no, because if it's doing well, the franchise is doing well, they should make as many as they can, but I'm not like a diehard Scream fan. There are people who love the Scream franchise. I want them to make as many Friday the 13th movies as possible, so I can't really bash talk Scream. The only ones I would say they need to stop with are probably the Paranormal Activity movies.
There.
They see me, it's me they see there. There. Interesting. Can you say any of the names you see in the live chat right now? Do you have that power to say any of their names? They should make Scream with Screamo bands. And you still have that Zach Baggins. I'm sorry, but I love you so much. They help me forget about my anxiety and such. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I know I have to react to that still. Work has been getting in my way a lot to where I can't really film all that much. I'm trying to do as much overtime as possible at the current time. So I'm just kind of filming what I can and then posting it as often as I can. But it's going to come at some point. Say Jason. Yeah. said hung. I wonder if this is the spirit of the person who was a witch. Kayleen, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing on this fine afternoon? Has not said anything after hung. For me, I did see many ghosts while I'm driving home late at night. Not all the time. I have protection on me. Ask if the witch was hung in the trees. That's a good question. Were you hung in the trees? Yeah, it said earlier. Hey, Hope, how you doing? It said earlier, I was a witch. It said I was a witch.
Be fearful.
Then it said, be fearful. Be fearful. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not afraid, so I will not be fearful. I have no reason to be afraid. I got protection. Doing all right, tired from work, that's understandable. Still here, sorry. Laid baby down again. Oh, don't worry about it. I completely understand. Thank you for still watching, though. I appreciate that. Almost to 40 likes. Oh my god, you guys are killing it right now. How are you doing, Hope? How's your night going? Does a bracelet of a cross count as protection? I'd say so. I'd say so. Sam and Colby come first and you come second, Jordan. There's no other reactor I love. Aw, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. My uncle actually lives in Ohio and his actual name is Michael Myers. That's kind of awesome. That's kind of awesome.
Witchcraft.
See that? See that shit? Witchcraft. Witchcraft right there. Okay, so you are the person who was either accused of witchcraft or you did witchcraft. Okay. What are your motives? Why are you still around? There has to be a reason why you're still here. I got Spirit Talker stuff that somebody somewhat aligned with Twin Paranormal episode last week. Ooh, really? I'm doing okay. I'm glad to hear that. Signs, how's it going? Thank you guys. You guys are slaying the like button like a bunch of badasses. Oh yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to my gaming channel, go over there, right there where Francis just left the link. Really appreciate that. So I game over there. I play Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff, Call of Duty and all that. I'm going to be cheesy here, but how much do you love us? Stupid question. I love you guys a lot. I love you guys a fucking lot because you guys give me something other than my job to do. And I love talking about these things with people. And you guys are the people I go to talk about these things. So I love you guys. Absolutely. I'm over here chilling like a villain. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Was the house Jordan's living where you lived? That's a good question. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Tony. Hey, Mad. Among. Hey, Mad Matt. Still got you to thank for deciding to do paranormal reactions, by the way. Best viewed videos on my channel now, right next to some of my remixes. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, Mad Matt.
Black eyes.
Black eyes. Among and black eyes. What do you mean by black eyes?
Wave.
Who are you? Who are you? Did someone become a channel member, by the way? I'm sorry, guys. It says we have one channel member. Did someone become a channel member, or am I just crazy? Who are you? Please answer. Hey, Serenity, thank you so much for that. That means a lot. I appreciate that next level of support. We got a lot of new faces hopping on in. Hey, wow, we got how many people are hopping on in here tonight? Wow. Guys, thank you so much. We have a lot of new faces here. How are your guys' nights going? Thank you for watching the videos and supporting the channel. That means the world to me.
It's watching you.
Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Are you a doppelganger? Are you the doppelganger?
My name is Charles.
It's watching you. My name is Charles. Charles, prove that you're here. Don't just talk to the app. If you can
Collect.
Just said collect. If you can do something else, Charles.
The.
Collect the. It said the just now. Collect the what? Just got home a couple hours ago, popped on the top of the list while looking. Hell yeah, man. Who is watching specifically? Yeah. Say, my name is Charles. Oh, you're a badass, dude. You just gifted signs of membership. You're a badass, Francis. Just remember that, man. You're a badass. We love you. Hello from Malaysia? Is that Malaysia? Oh, nice. Wow, thank you so much for watching. If I mispronounce that, by the way, you can beat me with a GoPro.
We live on here.
We live on here. It said we live on here. Where do you live? Where do you live? Is there a
I can speak through this.
I just said prove that you're here some way else than the app, and you know what it just said to me? It said I can speak through this. Okay. Okay. Well, you gave me your answer. I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. If you don't want to communicate in any other way, I'll let you communicate through this. How are you, Charles?
15.
Said 15. What do you mean by 15? Ring is offering $1 million for anybody who can capture aliens in their webcam or their ring cam. Aliens are about to be popping everywhere. Yeah, no kidding. But if people haven't caught them, in really good cameras today, anytime, then I doubt they're gonna capture. That's probably why they offer $1 million, because they know no one's gonna capture a real actual alien. How are you? Not how are you. Not how old are you? Oh, is that what you asked beforehand? Never sounds like a good thing. Oh, maybe, yeah, it gave me an age, maybe. Yeah. Didn't even think about that. Charles, can you please tell us when you died? Yeah, when did you die, Charles? That's a good question. When did you die? Jordan, age of the black-eyed children are up to and black eyes.
Eric.
Brought up the name Eric. We were wanting to talk to Charles, really. Love the Ginger Snaps 2 reaction. Thank you so much, Phillips. I appreciate that. Charles is 15 years old who was hung in the trees. Possibly, but there's so much here, the witch and stuff and all of that. I'm not even sure if we're talking to the witch anymore. I mean, there could be a lot of spirits talking all at once, and that's why it's doing this. Slay that like button, guys. Get us up to 50 likes quickly, as soon as possible. 50 likes as soon as possible. Did Eric kill you, Charles? What do you mean by 15, Charles? Yeah, that's kind of how I took it too. Yeah, it sounds like there's a bunch of spirits trying to talk all at once. I should not...
Fast.
Said fast. How many spirits are we talking to right now? How many spirits are we talking to? Well, I would, Jason, but at the end of the day, man, I don't want to, I don't want to be like disrespectful and then maybe have something attach itself to me and try to come at me with vengeance.
History.
I'm trying to be as respectful as I possibly can. But if I were to provoke it, I mean, you know, said history. Said history. If they're talking from different times, they may not see the others. You don't want to be rude. Something harmful could happen, bro. We are ask if we can only speak to Charles. Yeah. All right, can we Did you used to work at the Mason Company?
Like.
Like.
Miller.
It said Miller. Oh, okay, Jason, I get you. I get what you mean now. Can we only speak to Charles? Can we only speak to Charles? Can everybody calm down and maybe only have a conversation with Charles, and then I'll get a conversation with hopefully everybody? Charles gave very specific answers. Like, that was pretty impressive. You're drinking Miller Lite right now? So spirits on different frequencies? Oh, maybe. Miller could be a person who worked in a mill. Oh, true. True. We have some mills out here, don't we? Yeah. Are you saying you worked at the mills? Charles, what is your full name? Maybe there's 15 spirits. Possibly. Possibly that could be what they meant. But I didn't ask that question.
Locked.
It said locked. Locked. What do you mean by locked? What do you mean by locked? Yeah, the doors downstairs are locked, yeah. You miss your 500-year-old spirit? I had Leesburg history up and was the old I remember when it said Miller after you asked if it worked at the Mason Company. That could be a possibility, yeah. Thank you for researching that actually. I don't think the spirits are locked in the house. I think they are able to travel, however.
I like talking.
Oh, well, I like talking to you. Thank you. We just locked all our doors. How coincidental. I know I had a feeling you were going to say that actually.
Top.
It said top. The attic door is locked if that's what you're referring to. Can I just say you guys are killing it with hitting that like button? I would ask the spirit to like applaud you, but that's not going to happen. But by the way, guys, give an applaud for Francis. Francis gifted us another channel member. It just said blind. It said blind. But Francis gifted us another channel member. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Ghost by talking to you guys for a minute, but it does take time for energy, to draw energy so it can speak to us. But really, thank you so much, Francis. Thank you for subbing to the gaming channel, Chelsea. I appreciate you. Can you ask if they are black-eyed children, please?
Stay here.
said stay here. So you choose to stay here? Is that what you're saying? Or are you asking me to stay here? Oh, don't say mirrors. I have a thing with spirits and mirrors since I saw one in the reflection once. Dude, Cinnamon. Cinnamon. It brought up mirrors earlier. It brought up mirrors. It said mirrors directly. Ask if she was married because it said whenever I did some research, it said she was impregnated. No, they haven't said they haven't said they didn't say yes, no. Name Ralph earlier. Maybe that was one of the 15 spirits. It might have been. It might have been. One of the ghosts I dealt with coulda come from a mirror. Our Jewish Charles just wanted to know. I can't spell right now. My bad. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, EJ. Oh, are you Jewish, Charles? That's what we want to know. Is anybody still here?
I was treated well.
I was treated well. Well, that's good. Hey, Dadon. All right, man. Have a good one. Hopefully your messages are coming through, bud. If you were trying to talk with us and if I haven't read your messages, I'm going back right now looking, but I can't see your messages in case that was the reason why you're leaving. Sometimes sometimes I miss questions and replies, so I apologize if I miss any of your guys. It's not intentional. Sometimes I'm just in the mood and I'm in the zone of doing this, so. Leesburg history has been lumped in with fucking Hillsborough, of course. Hillsborough always ruining the day. Are they actually a human spirit? That's a good question. I'll save that for last. Even though they can answer it if they want to. Are you a human spirit or an inhuman spirit? Ask if Charles can travel through portals. I'm not good at asking spirits. Sorry, you're good. You're good. Do any of you spirits travel through the portals? The mirrors. I live in a town called Leesburg. I don't live close.
Skulls.
Skulls. There are skulls on that statue
No,
behind.
get out.
No, get out. I feel like they are black-eyed children. I need that answer. Are you black-eyed children? Hey, Braden, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Guys, you're doing great. Hit that like button. Slay that like button. Get us up to 50 likes. Skulls and no get out. Yeah, I live in a small town. I don't live near the cities. I mean, my P.O. box information is down below, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I live in Leesburg, Ohio. Do any spirits talking to Jordan know the investigator Sam and Colby? Do you have any skulls? Not real skulls, but I have like a statue with skulls on it. Hey, Flower Girl, don't worry about it. Completely understandable. Do you know the paranormal investigators Sam and Colby?
Satan.
Said Satan. So is what you love to hear, right? Satan. About to watch Chris's new ghost hunting video. Nice. I can hear my neighbor cough through the wall. It hasn't made me uncomfortable. I bet. Especially, which is after what just happened. So I get that. It's late from I'm off to bed. I'm happy to see a snippet. Stay safe, everyone. All right. Mindful Maya, I appreciate you hopping on in. I really do. So please, try to make it to the next one. Try to go. I try to go live every Friday, but sometimes I miss out and I pass out and have to go to bed because I'm so exhausted from work. But I appreciate you all hopping on in here for sure. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. It's 10:07 p.m. here. What time is it there? It is 12:07. You are 2 hours behind me. Beelzebub. Ugh. Nine for you. Nice.
The tub.
It said the tub. It said the tub. One of my audience members wants to know, is there...
Christine.
It said Christine. Christine. I feel like I know somebody who knows a Christine. Didn't you have an experience in the tub? The bath? I did. Something touched the back of my head, yeah. What tub are you talking about? What tub?
Victor.
Just said Victor. Okay, just checking. Oh, maybe Spice Rack, maybe, yeah. Mr. B. I met a Christine yesterday. Ooh. Can you ask if the demon you saw saw with Michael is there? Is the demon I saw in my bedroom?
Explain the lights.
Explain the lights. The lights on the wall are just LED lights. They're kind of like a lamp or, along those lines, just different colors. Or if you mean the outside lights, those are Halloween lights. Basically kind of the same ideal as that one, just, in the colors of like Halloween or fall. They're very harmless, don't worry. I think I saw the demon probably back in like, I feel like it was...
Trees.
Said trees again. Trees again.
I'm losing energy.
Oh no, that's not good. It says I'm losing energy. That's not good. You can draw energy from whatever you want. I haven't had any ghost experience yet, but I do feel someone watches me while I sleep, I think. Hold on one second.
Winifred.
Winifred. That name's been brought up before here. 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Be wary of her.
Be wary of her.
It's them.
Be wary of her. It's them. I'm smelling something. Like, I'm really smelling something right now. Kind of... Smell like something smoky. I still smell it. All right, I'm gonna go check that out really quick, guys. I smell something. I'm gonna go check that out really quick. I'll let you guys know what it says when I get back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know what it was? I'm
The
not.
attic.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, it just said the attic. It just said the attic. It said, It's them. I'm an angel. Thanks, the attic. That's what it said. Yeah. They were burning sage. They were burning sage in the house. They found out. They found out I was doing this, and they wanted to protect themselves, so they started burning sage. And it was leaking underneath the door. Damn, that was strong. Yep, they were burning sage in the house, yeah. What is a burning sage? Burning sage is kind of something Native Americans would do to ward off evil spirits. What did Jason say? You should do a mirror live stream at 3 a.m. for... Oh, my God. Put the spirit app session in front of me while I do it, too. Not a bad idea. Fuck, that strong. Oh, it's kind of both, really, isn't it? Like a cleanse. It can be used for cleansing a house, which is
1970s.
It just said 1970s. It just said 1970s. It kind of you can use it to cleanse a house, which is still warding off the evil spirits. I mean, it's still pretty similar to cleansing. Yeah.
I remember you.
1970s. I remember you. Who is this? Who is this? Give me your name. I'm wanting to know your name. I'm not sure if they can travel through phones and stuff. Those are, interesting questions for sure, interesting theories, but I'm not sure if they can do that. We need a fire poker and place them by your door to protect the house, right? Burning sage can cleanse you or houses. First, I want to ask its name, and then I want to see if it can say my name. Yeah, it's pretty haunted. I think of Trevor from the show Ghosts when we do this. From the show Ghosts when we do this. Oh, yeah? My house is definitely haunted, yeah. I'm glad I have someone in the audience to back me up, yeah, on that one, yeah. My friend's been here, and it's pretty haunted.
Phil.
It just said Phil. Just said Phil. Well, it gave me a name. Do you know my name? Phil?
What are the lights?
I can't ask. The lights are LED lights. They're just for decoration, nothing more. Hey, Brianna. I'm like scared to actually see what it's going to say next. Can you say my name?
Communication.
Said communication. Well, that is exactly what we are doing. Yeah, it's communication. We're having solid communication here. Maybe 53 years. Maybe it's a child spirit who loves the lights. Oh, maybe. Yep, they're pretty harmless. They're pretty harmless, honestly. Ryzen, how you doing? How can they speak through a frequency when it's not even proven that they are real? They literally have no scientific evidence that the logic can't literally be the other frequencies that are used. No, it's pretty solid questions. Pretty solid question, actually. Yeah. And look, I'm not, again,
Ha ha.
it just said ha ha. It just said ha ha. All right, Phil. Tell me my name. No more beating around the bush. Tell me my name, Phil. Right now. Tell me the fucking name. Just do it.
Scarlet.
Said Scarlet. Close. No, it's Jordan.
In the name of death.
In the name of death. That's fucked. If it does mirrors, you could ask about my old house guy. Probably won't know.
Why have you come?
Why have you come? I live here. Yeah, it's pretty much my answer to Ryzen is just I've had my own personal experiences. Like I can completely understand that if there are people in this world who have never had a paranormal experience before in their lives, why, most of the time people just don't believe in it, and I can't argue with that. I just can't. I can't. But I've had experiences in my life. That's basically what I can say. Is that when you have your own personal experiences, and I'm sure a lot of people here have had their own personal experiences, it kind of changes your mindset.
Can you see me?
No, I can't. No, I can't. But I'm just gonna say it, but you're handsome as fuck. I would definitely date you. Sorry, fangirl mode. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. See, I wouldn't have gotten that in high school, dude. I got fucked in high school. Not literally, but
Clark.
Said Clark. Is anybody here's name Clark?
Prisoner.
Said prisoner. Cinnamon, didn't we bring up prison the other day? And you've gone through every single rhetorical, rational thought and explanation. In disappearance of national parks, people presume there's something strange, but usually the obvious happens. Oh, that stuff. I mean, that stuff. Okay, when people go missing in like the parks and stuff, I don't automatically.
Scott.
I'm trying to talk. Scott just came up, but when people talk about like people disappearing in the woods and stuff, or people disappearing normally there is an actual logical explanation.
Abigail.
Brought up the name Abigail. I know an Abigail, actually. But there are reasonable explanations for people disappearances.
Can we keep talking?
Can we keep talking? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Sorry, I don't mean to leave you on hold there. I'm just trying to answer a question. Trying to answer a question, and I'm getting... This thing's really wanting to talk to me. But yeah, I genuinely agree with that. Not everything has to be paranormal related. Not everything. I work for the Forest Service, and nice. And they're strange, but it's extremely easy to get lost in the wilderness and never ever be seen again. No, that's absolutely understandable. I agree with that. Yes, absolutely, people can get lost in the forest. My friend actually went to the Smoky Mountains. Actually, over I think it was last month, he filmed a video there, and he actually went on a trail where a little boy went missing, and they still have never found his body. No, encounter. You missed it, hun. Let me go back up. Let me go back up really quick. What did I miss? What did I miss? You mean the one where you said I'm handsome as fuck? I read that one. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Does mirrors you could ask about old house? I will ask about that, actually. Yeah, there were war prisoners. Yep, I saw it, felt. Sorry, I'm trying to catch all. Good luck with your interview. Who said that they had an interview? I think it's mocking you now. You just keep asking the name, and now it's just throwing out names. You missed it, hun. Good luck, Lane. Oh, it was Lane.
It's beautiful here.
He said it's beautiful here. Lane said he's going to do an interview. Understandable, man. Have a good one. Yeah, and I hate to be the cynic, but unfortunately, he probably fell in a guilty ravine. I've seen it many times. No, I mean, if that is a logical, like, to me, that's a logical, that could have happened. That absolutely could have happened. Or he was killed by wild animals and eaten. That absolutely can happen if you get lost out in the middle of the woods. Like, no, that's understandable.
Painted neck.
Painted neck. Does anybody have a neck tattoo? I'm assuming that's what it means, a neck tattoo, painted neck. And that makes sense, too, because if someone, is from the olden days, 1970s, or, well, they've had tattoos in the 1970s, right? Yeah, I'm pretty, right? Or, however long ago it was, they might refer to it as a painted neck. I'm going to bed now. Good luck. Best wishes. All right, Richie, thank you again for hopping on in. Science has one. No neck tattoo for me. Good luck with your interview. What job passion do you want? Phil McDonald's, or do you want to be an accountant? I think it's mocking you now. I just woke up and it kept watching you and kept watching your YouTube live. Well, I appreciate it. Only bikers and punks back in the day. Yeah, we're almost to 50 likes, guys. Get one more like. One more like. Not me, I'm Muslim. Well, Signs answer that question. He has a painted neck. In my experience, it's either the worst that happened or nothing at all has happened. But anyways, getting back to spirits, how come in every piece of evidence there's never an actual thing you see? That again, that's a fair question. It's a fair question. I mean, I've seen some pretty decent evidence and stuff. But the thing about that is, and this is,
Yes, I did.
yes, I did. And the thing about that is that I'm aware, as someone who is a big fan of the paranormal, as someone who's experienced their own things in, you know, my own life, I have to say that there is a part of me that is very much aware that people fake shit for views. It happens all the time. So even if somebody does catch something interesting on camera, there's a good portion of people who just fake it because they want views. I don't think you're being cynical. I think you're actually asking legitimate questions, and I appreciate that. I really do. And it's not my place to tell people what they should and shouldn't believe in, you know? So, I mean, if you don't believe in the paranormal, I can't really argue with that. I've experienced my own things, so that's why I believe in the paranormal. And I do believe that there's more to life than just dying. And I do think that
Your
there's
name.
something beyond. It said, yes, I did, your name. Well, I did say it would be awesome if you could actually say my name.
I died suddenly.
I died suddenly. What did you die of? It's always like there's just off screen, or the video's grainy, or there's something suspicious that might call. Yep, I call that shit out all the time. I died suddenly, grave. But yeah, though, I've called that shit out on my channel before too. I believe in the paranormal. This is coming from somebody who believes in it. So like, I'm always interested in catching cool evidence.
It's them.
It's them. I saw footprints appear right in the snow in front of me. Ask it, say Jordan, say Steven, say Steven. Can you say my name?
Use camera.
Use camera. Do you know the person's name that is asking the questions? Yeah, what is your name? I think it said Phil earlier, so I'm assuming it's Phil. When I saw Alice. Okay, so Alice apparently is asking questions. One day you should go to the library and see if they have records on Leesburg there. I should go there. It's only down the street, so I can. Jordan, not my name. Camera, can you say my name? It's Jordan. I would take a picture, but like if I do that, I'm gonna have to exit off this app to do that, and
They killed me.
They killed me. It said it's them, and they killed me. Who killed you? I think this is the first time I got an Alice. I think that you truly believe in the paranormal. We need to experience it personally. Anything to capture on video, it can be seen as fake, and that's true. That is Isaac just came up. It's really active. Once I started talking to you guys, and this is weird. Once I started talking to you guys, this thing started.
It's not just me here.
It's not just me here. This thing started blowing up. Did you get photos to contact the police and ask for the investigation? Possibly have them talk to everyone around to ask questions as the side of the boots they wear. I'm just saying this is as I am a cop in remote areas. Well, I think when he said that, he meant it appeared right in front of him, like he was looking at it appear in the snow in front of him, not like it was already there. But if you experience that like first on hand, right? I mean, I can say to anybody who says they experienced a paranormal experience that there's probably a logical explanation. Even though they probably saw that shit pop up right in front of them, no one's going to believe them because they're the only ones who saw it happen. It's that Jessica. They're the only ones who saw it happen. So, like, true, there is, like, most of the time, a lot of the time, there's probably an explanation of what could have happened. And even to the things that could be paranormal.
Torment of the soul.
Torment of the soul. Is it torment of the soul that I'm talking constantly? But, I will say,
War.
It said war. My mom has worked at a nursing home for years, and she has seen some crazy things, and she does not believe in ghosts, although when I asked her to explain, I will take photos of my room after the live stream. She says to keep on working there, you have to not believe. But yeah, there are situations in this world where people, even knowing they full on experience these things, they're not crazy, they have nothing wrong with their minds. Even if they experienced whatever could have been paranormal,
Not safe.
it said you are not safe. Oh God. I'm gonna turn this down for a second so I can talk because it actually keeps cutting me off and it's distracting me. But basically, and it's still going, by the way, don't worry. But I see. So it was obviously a high traffic area. So the others were also aware of this. Can you do the 11 miles ritual live stream? That's a wish. There's a wish at the end for you. It said Victoria, which tells me she has scenes. She has seen a lot of patient spirits after they pass away. Yes, the others were away. The snow-covered football field. Yes, the others were away. This was on a snow-covered football field. But anyways, going back to what I was saying. Even knowing they could experience it, and I just had a cold breeze at my face. That was pretty weird. Hey, Silas, how you doing, man? But even knowing a lot of people have experienced these things, there's always a good chance no one's going to believe them. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, no one takes that shit seriously. Hell, aliens were the same way, but now we have fucking people in Congress and you know, going to, like, actual court sessions over aliens now. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. I mean, people used to be literally treated like they were fucking psychotic back then. If they ever saw something fall out of the sky, if they ever actually saw something, or a whole town saw something, right? Let's say a whole fucking town saw, like, an actual alien, extraterrestrial get up. It said, "We live on." That was pretty cool. It said, "We live on." But anybody, you know, seeing an extraterrestrial, the government would treat them like they don't know shit. They're fucking crazy. They didn't be in a mental ward. You know? I am too. I am too, actually, Spice Rack. Like, I'm skeptical sometimes. And not for the reasons that you would think. I believe in the paranormal. But when I'm on YouTube and I watch other people's videos, right? I'm skeptical. Because I'm always skeptical. It doesn't matter who I'm watching. Because I know people fake shit for views. It happens all the fucking time. Unfortunately, I hate saying that. It breaks my heart to say it because I want real evidence. I want people I can trust to give me cool evidence and real evidence. But unfortunately, that's just something people like to do because they know people are going to click on that shit and they're going to get views and they're going to get money for it. Hey, don't worry about it, Silas. I appreciate it, man. Interesting question. I'll give it to you. That is certainly strange. I guess ghosts are just the last concern of mine behind deranged people poking my tent in the night and grizzly bears laugh my ass. So, hey, no, I understand that. I understand that, true, completely. And you said you're like a park ranger, right? Like somebody who works in the forest and stuff. So, like, I get it. It said, Anna, it was me. Hey, we live on. Hey, it was me, Anna, 17, don't go. Okay, it said a lot. I'm going to turn this thing back up now.
People.
There are people here. That's why I keep talking. Yeah, I'm talking to all of them. Oh, you've been grounded? Oh, that's understandable, man. Do you think Sam and Colby get any poltergeist activity? Would hope, so I want to see that. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, yeah. If the Conjuring vid, if they got some poltergeist activity, yeah. Yeah, I've been grounded. I just got done doing a hockey game. Ooh, nice. There's a wish at the... Interesting question.
Hurt.
It said hurt. Do you think aliens turn into ghosts when they die? That is a good question. I always want to know what Spice recommend by interesting question. That is an interesting question. Do they have spirits? I'm sure they do.
I was treated bad.
I was treated bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. Yeah, but if I worked out in the forest and stuff too, the first thing that would go through my mind is probably an animal. First thing. I don't think we... Are we still talking to Alice? Now, I will say that Native American legends scare the shit out of me because there is zero skepticism among their tribes. They all believe it. Right. I think that's also that
Paranormal.
it said paranormal. You know, that kind of like confirms my beliefs too a little bit when it comes to spirits, because like if the Native Americans believed in these things and they saw these things, right? And I have no doubt to not believe them, then it wouldn't really blow my mind to know that there's life after death and that there are spirits wandering around. It just would not blow. It wouldn't surprise me. It just wouldn't. You know, Native Americans believe. I think I'm pretty positive Native Americans believe that everything has a soul. So, Sam said they went back to the Conjuring house to prove Sam's sister that evidence they caught was real. She didn't believe them. And there's so much overlap in legends between tribes. They literally have versions of Wendigo, Bigfoot, and all, you know, etc. Literally every single one said suddenly. Thank you guys for hitting that like button, by the way. We're almost to 60 likes. 60 likes. Can you believe that? If we can get up close to 100 likes, I will do another one of these videos next weekend. If we can get close to 100 likes. So if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Show a lot of love and support. Just a thought. The Navajo... oh, man. I'm going to mispronounce that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Navajo... oh, my God. Navajo? Is that how you pronounce it? Never wrote their language down. Of the Americans... do they know twin? That's a good question. Do you guys know twin paranormal? Do any spirits?
Sacred.
Said sacred. Sacred. Navajo. Okay, so I did say it right. Good. Thankfully, Sam and Colby never clickbait us. Right. No, they don't. I think the one channel who does clickbait is unfortunately Twin Paranormal. And I love Twin Paranormal. I do. I love their channel, but man,
I don't mean harm.
I don't think you do mean harm. Thank you for clarifying that. A Twin Paranormal though, man. I don't want to be a douchebag, but they do clickbait quite a bit. I remember I watched one of their videos and it said trapped by the Zozo demon, and Zozo was never mentioned once in that entire video. I mean, that's clickbait. That is literally clickbait. Saying that Zozo was in your video by the title and there's no Zozo demon.
We're lost here.
We're lost here. Twins titles have been getting better. Paraphiles is still mid on the titles. I don't like the Twin Paranormal bleep words now. Well, hey, let's not start arguments in the chat, guys. It's all a matter of opinion. It's all matter of opinion. Just because somebody thinks that doesn't mean you have to. It's okay. But let's not start arguing in the chat. That's not what this community is about. I wish there was a ghost hunting channel that didn't make sound effects when they hear things. Alice, how old are you? Alice, how old are you?
Retaliate.
It said retaliate. Interesting. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better than this morning. Yep. Thank you for asking. I got a lot of sleep in. Retaliate. Did they try to retaliate when they were getting killed? All right, Signs. Have a great one, man. You know, we've gotten some pretty good things, Abigail. We've gotten some pretty good things. Are you using the app with airplane mode on? Probably not. Probably might be on. I think it's on. Your TV just turned on when you said when I said Abigail. Ooh, interesting. Never ask a woman her age. This is why we got to retaliate. Yeah, no, that's yeah, yeah.
My name is George.
My name is George. Interesting. Welcome, George. How are you? Oh, your house is haunted by kids, huh? Yeah, same actually. There's a couple of them around here. A couple.
There's a priest.
There's a priest. Where's the priest? Where is this priest? So you said your house is haunted, right? I mean, I would just say I got used to it. I've lived in a haunted house my entire life, and once you lived in a haunted house your entire life, you just sort of get used to it. You get used to like the slight things, the noises, and
Jones.
the walkings. And my name is George, and it said Jones, so maybe George Jones. Do some research. Is there a George Jones in Leesburg? George, Eric, Abigail, Christine, Charles, Miller, Thomas. I have a priest that died in my house. Oh, really? That's interesting. After your TV turned on, there's a priest. That's pretty cool. Pretty next level. Well, that's
I've been here 400 years.
I've been here 400 years. That's the thing about and look. At the end of the day, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, unfortunately, every content creator gets hate. They get love and they get hate. You can't live without one or the other.
I'm glad you're here.
So at the end of the day, like I completely understand having that big of a fandom for something that you love. I certainly do. I don't like when people tell me One Piece sucks. I love One Piece, and when people say it's too long, how could how could you like that garbage? The animation's not even that good. I'm sitting there like, man, it's so much better than what you're giving it credit for.
Johnson.
Is that Johnson? So at the end of the day, like as much as I love the fandom that you have for Sam and Colby and the love you have for them, I can't win. They can't win everybody over. There are going to be people who just aren't into them, and that's okay. That's what having an opinion and having all this stuff is about. So, and that's something I love the show. It's just my fandom for things. So I completely understand. I really do. But that doesn't mean that. And I appreciate the apology was very sweet. So but at the end of the day, no one deserves to have this. Someone say screw your dad. I'm just saying that's not the best response, right? So he says he's okay with it. I'm okay with it, but I don't want, everybody here to start doing that to people when they have an opinion. I don't want people to say, screw your dad, screw your mom. How could she say that about them? It's just, there are better ways to respond to that. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying. So I appreciate and I love the fandom that you have for Sam and Colby. I think they would appreciate that so fucking much. And I mean, the fact that you said I'm your second favorite, I appreciate that shit so much. So yeah, no, it's just I get it. I like the long vids. Nice. That's okay, Silas. When someone says One Piece is trash, I just give them the Brook laugh. Yep. 400 years will be way before Leesburg was a town. Oh, yeah, see, so there's probably a lot of undocumented deaths around here. George Jones, how old are you? My closet just opened. Been sleeping in one since I was 12. Learned to go the thing. All over there. Been watching in one since you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, well, thank you so much, Silas. I appreciate that. Have you seen the actual materialized apparitions like an actual person? I saw a demon in my room once, And I did the thing. I blinked my eyes. I was able to move. It wasn't sleep.
Melissa.
It wasn't my. I have an older sister named Melissa. It wasn't sleep paralysis because I could still move, but I was looking and I saw it on top of a trunk in front of my, like next to my friend while he was sleeping on the floor. And I opened my eyes about 4 or 5 times and it still was there. And by the certain time, I blinked it and opened him, he was gone. But it was one of the most bizarre experiences I've ever had in my life. So that was the only time I've ever seen anything in my life. And I also saw shadows going up and down the walls, shapes and shadows. And I couldn't explain what they were. They were certainly not cars passing by. No cars ever made those shapes before. So yeah, my grandmother named Melissa. Try to watch every video. Oh, well, thank you so much again. Helen Van Winkle had a son named Forrest, according to a census, just FYI. And that name came up probably 3 times during this whole thing. Forrest did. Pretty interesting. Doing dome research. I appreciate it. What would your description be of this demon?
I scare people.
I scare people. I tried harsh. I tried watching Demon Slayer on this channel. It said lake. It said lake. But I tried watching anime on this channel before, Demon Slayer, and I can't, for some reason, shows are so hard for me to watch. They really are. I finished One Piece Season 1, but I just can't get into them like a lot of people can. And it might have been a joke. It's probably nice of squirrels considering it's almost winter and even summer. Everyone's house has mice in between the walls and floors. That's a good possibility too. That's an interesting name, Geraldine. Geraldine just came up. That's an interesting name. Hey, Demba, how are you doing?
Happy.
Said happy after I asked how he was doing. Happy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. You caught a mouse last night? Haha. Oh, there you go. See, look at that. Yep. Geraldine sounds like an old-fashioned name. It does, actually. Yes, they do, don't they? Yep, Fitzgerald lives across the street, yeah. Very strange coincidence, huh, Risen? Yeah, yeah. That is interesting. It's not a common name, by any means.
We're all connected.
That's fucked up. We're all connected. We're all connected. After you just said, what are the chances of that? And it said hiding. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, I'll give you that one. Hey, Steven, how you doing, man? I think I do remember you, Steven. MB, all the Geraldines are connected. I'm seeing shadows. Oof, that ain't good. By the way, thank you for hitting that like button, guys. We're almost to 60 likes right now, and the more you guys show love and support for these videos, the more I'll do them. So if you like these kind of things and you like getting creeped out by listening to this app, then by all means hit the like button. My 1.5 brother's mother's name was Geraldine. Oh, really? You used to go to my streams years ago. That would make sense. That would make sense. Well, I'm glad you made it again. I'm glad to see you.
We're all around you.
We're all around you. That's fucked. But I'm glad you made it again. I really hope you've been doing well. How have you been doing? You probably were around when I had the old room and the old setup, yeah. Do you have any deceased loved ones hanging around you? Like me, myself? Are you asking me?
Can you play music?
Just ask me if I can play music. I can't right now. I can't right now, unfortunately.
History.
It said history. Here, I can do this, though. I have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre statue next to me. I can play it.
Abigail.
It said Abigail again. It said Abigail again. I do. I do get paid in YouTube, yeah. Wasn't really music, but it was a sound.
Denise.
Denise just came up. White Tiger, how are you doing, White Tiger? I get paid a little. I mean, there's a lot of copyright claims that comes with being a reaction channel. The ad revenue kind of goes down. The real reason why I make money on my channel, just in general, is because a lot of donations and people becoming channel members. The more people who become channel members, the better off this channel is going to be because we do so many reactions. And literally, I was like hammered down with.
It's my happy place.
It's my happy place. But I got hammered down with so many copyright claims these past couple days from like Twin Paranormal and Sam and Colby videos. Completely just copyright claimed them all. Said Flash. Completely copyright claimed the hell out of the channel the other day. And look, I don't make money off the Sam and Colby videos anyway. All the monetization for those videos are turned off. But yeah, they just went ahead and made sure by copyright claiming everything. So, I mean, I get copyright claimed from left and right. So, I mean, if anybody here who wants to support the channel, just at all, like to support me, if you guys like hearing my opinions or just talking, then yeah, consider on becoming a channel member or just make a donation. Right now, I'm saving up money for a vehicle, my first ever vehicle. So, if you guys want to donate, that would help. Said 10. Said 10. Colorado's a happy place. BRB. All right, Silas. Have you seen Saw X yet? I have not. I haven't seen any of the Saw movies after part 2. Looks like Hillsborough Library has some docs on Helen from Leesburg. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. All right, well, let's say my channel some spirit energy or something because that's the strangest thing I've ever heard the name Geraldine before today my entire life. That is pretty interesting, isn't it? Aaron, yeah, for Colorado. Said Clark again. 10 and Clark.
Gone.
Said gone. 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 The fact that it said, yeah, for Colorado. I remember there was another guy that was with you with the stream. Yep, his name was Michael, and he kind of left the channel. His life just his life kind of overwhelmed him, so he had to focus on things that in his own personal life. So, unfortunately, he's just not doing the channel with me anymore. Clark Kent was the first name, and my my name. Saw X is set before Saw Part 2, so you can watch it. Oh, really? That's cool. And a phone app says it's probably MG bot choosing names, especially with names so rare. What the fuck? It has said some interesting, crazy things before. Definitely go back. Consider on going back and watch. It says struggle, but it has said some creepy things. I'd recommend going back and checking out the other live streams where I've done this and watch them because it says some interesting things. Oh, you're in Colorado, Francis. Have you ever been attacked physically, Jordan? Scratched, burned, levitation, thrown across the room? Please answer, love. I was scratched one time, and I was poked another time. I got poked in the back of the head, and I actually got scratched. And believe it or not, me and my dad had the same exact scratches in the same exact spots. Pretty next level. Oh, you're from Wyoming. Nice. Fort. It said Fort. What fort are you talking about? What's the time there right now? Right now, it just said moan. Moan. What do you mean by that? There's a shadow at the bottom of my bed. Ew. What's the time there right now? It is going on 1 in the morning right now here in the beautiful land of Ohio. That is creepy. It said moan. I'm not sure. It did say fort. I already had a feeling you were going to ask that. It did say fort. That went through my mind too, actually. What fort are you talking about? You just woke up? Well, good morning. I woke up not long ago myself. What fort are you talking about? Please answer.
Window.
Oh, don't say that. Window. If you're at the window, knock. Said kill. If you're at the window, knock on it.
Young.
Young. Ohio. What did I say? Hashtag play it Ouija. I will not play it on Ouija board. No, fuck that. O H I O O. Hi. O. Yeah, I wasn't born here. I'm from Washington, the land of coffee and rain. Cinnamon, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I swear I'm the only person that actually likes living in Ohio. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm social land, no rain. By the way, guys, you almost got me to 60.
Cold.
Cold. It is cold outside. You almost got me to 60 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Slay it. Please don't hesitate. Please do not hesitate to slay that like button. Ask it to open the window. The windows are, I mean, I don't hope it doesn't because there's an air conditioner in it and it would fall out of the window and break. Southern California, I meant. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I'm an idiot. Every Ohioan knows Ohio thing, and I didn't hate living in Ohio. Can't be any worse than Kansas. I've been to Kansas once. I'm cold right now. I bet I'm cold too. Yeah, Ohio's not that bad. People, I was told that you're gonna hate it out here, and as someone who has been in like I've been to Washington State. That was where I was born, and that's where I lived for like my younger years, and like probably from when I was probably 12 years old, I was in Washington State, and I came out here when I was 13.
Negative.
It said negative, but I came out here when I was 13, and I like it out here. It's grown on me. I used to hate it. I used to not be a fan because I used to get bullied out here a lot. I had people making fun of me and stuff, and he has killed. Oh man, I'm trying. I've only been to Oklahoma once. Thank you, Austin. He is killing me. But to be fair, he was never a sports guy. Oh no, I wasn't. Am I getting bullied? Low-key bullied in my own chat? 5 more as I turn 52. Damn, I'm old. You're not old, man. I live 25 minutes from where Sam and Colby are from. Oh, nice. Can you tell us how I got you got scratched and how it was bad? I don't know how I got scratched. It just happened. Happy early birthday, Mike. Yeah, happy early birthday, Mike. Everybody say happy birthday to Mike. I'm getting
What's
it.
your name?
My name is Jordan. Thank you for asking. Really appreciate that.
Night alive.
Night Alive. That is something I have never, ever gotten before in the history of my life. It said Night Alive. Night Alive. Leo, how are you doing, man? Not sure if you just jumped on in or not. You guys are so sweet. Makes this old man feel good. Thank you all. I used to go to Ohio when I was younger to visit my grandmother. I remember going to the Ohio Fair. I got made fun of because of how I talk. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I got made fun of because how much I used to said lady. Night Alive, lady. The Children of the Night, what beautiful music they make. Yep. Dracula. I got called Dracula earlier. Gotta fix the lighting.
Planned.
Planned. Oh, you've been here since the start of the stream? I'm
Please
sorry.
take care.
It says, please take care. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere right now, man. I woke up, and the second I woke up, I decided to do a live stream. Had 1 cup of coffee in me. Sorry, guys. I'm not meaning to leave you on hold right now. I'm just trying to talk to somebody because
Destination.
stuff was going on. It said destination fear. You talking about destination fear? I'm going to head out for the night. It's been a long day. I understand. How do you see your channel emojis? I forgot. You just go down below. If you look at the chat thing right here, you'll see a little smiley face. You click on it.
Grandfather.
It said grandfather. Please take care of destination grandfather. Are you saying you're my grandfather? Is that what you're saying? Do you know my grandfather's name, if you are my grandfather? Yep, there you goes. Yeah, I think you guys saw that, how I did that, right? Yeah, on the screen. That works. There are all the emojis. Guys, if you become a channel member, you get access to all those emojis. I plan on making more. The more people we get for channel members, the more emojis I can make. And it has not spoken in a little bit. Are you my grandfather? Jason, where did you find? I can't find those on my phone. Oh, yeah, you have to become a channel member to be able to...
There's bad energy.
There's bad energy. What do you mean bad energy?
Nose ring.
Nose ring. I do not have one. Yeah, it only costs $1.99 a month to be able to access all the emojis if you guys want access to the custom emojis. And more will be made as soon as we get more channel members. So only $1.99. No, it didn't hurt at all. The scratch didn't hurt. I just found it, yeah.
Beatrice.
Beatrice just came up. Beatrice. They just look like texts and chat to me. That's pretty weird. I don't know why. My internet went out, which is probably my sign to leave. Good night, y'all. All right, Cheyenne, have a great night. Thank you again for hopping on in. Really appreciate it. It was like FaZe Rug's video with Sam and Colby.
Come back again.
It says come back again. I will in 1 second. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Spice Rack, you're good, Cinnamon. Don't worry about it. Said come back again. My dad doesn't want me to watch YouTube, but I still do. There's nothing wrong with watching YouTube. I mean, if it's like worried about what people say and stuff, I guess I can understand because there are a lot of bad eggs on YouTube. I'm just being honest. Not everybody on YouTube is a saint, so...
Many lives were lost.
Many lives were lost. Pretty creepy. Are people hitting the dislike button right now? We just went from like 57 likes to 53 likes. All right, Shine. Have a great night. Thank you again for hopping on in. Name a killer in Friday.
Do you believe?
I do believe, actually, yes. "15 lives were lost." Were 15 lives lost?
Cool.
It said cool. Weird, don't see dislikes, will refresh quick. Well, not the dislikes. It said the likes were leaving, yeah. Not sure if there's any dislikes or not. You're fine, Chelsea. I think she understood. Name the killer in Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Roy Burns. I'm pretty sure I'm a medium. Very possible. How can anyone dislike you, Jordan? It's possible. I mean, it's possible.
Explosion.
Explosion. A lot of lives were lost in the explosion. Many lives were lost. Explosion. I, of course, knew that. I, of course, knew who the killer was in Friday the 13th, Part 5.
Morning.
Morning. It just hit morning. It's 1 in the morning now. Yep, it just hit morning. Morning.
I'm making those noises.
What noises are you making? See you, Silas. I appreciate you hopping on in, buddy. Thank you so much. And that is very interesting about you being a possible medium. Midnight over there for you right now? Makes sense.
Hear the footsteps.
I'm making noises. Hear the footsteps. Hey, finally cut a live. Azaria, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hear the footsteps. I don't hear footsteps. Not hearing any footsteps. Who's your favorite character from Killer Clowns from Outer Space? I gotta probably either go with Rudy or Slim. I might go with Slim. Slim's always kind of been my favorite.
Please believe us.
I believe you. I just can't hear your footsteps right now. We'll go to the 2-hour mark and go ahead and end the live stream, guys. We're already at 1 hour and 55 minutes. There's a darker shadow in the corner of the... That doesn't mean there's something there because I'm getting a weird vibe. There we go, chat. Took a moment to load. Thumbs down. Just people unliking the vid for some reason. Shrug. Oh, are there actually people like disliking the video? No, whatever.
My name is Jack.
My name is Jack. I'm not really sure why they would dislike the video unless I said something that pissed them off. Oh, no thumbs down. Gotcha. No thumbs down. Okay. Yeah, just people unliking it. Which, I mean, if you don't have to like the video, that's not like it's not a have to. How you doing tonight, Azaria? Your night going good?
Mockery.
Mockery. Well, I didn't mean any sort of mockery. Or are you saying that them just like unliking the video is a mockery? Is that what you're saying? It said mockery. Hey, thank you for joining the Discord.
The woman scares me.
The woman scares me. What woman scares you? The stars at night are big and bright. Clap, 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 clap. And deep in the heart of Texas. Mavis. I asked it, what woman scares you, and it said Mavis. Spirit, are you behind the unliking for shame? The big clown monster at the end is my favorite character in Killer Clowns. Badass. Oh, you love Clownzilla? Nice, nice. Yep. Always a fan of Clownzilla. I have to go with Dave. Oh, that's understandable. Yeah, it won't be much longer until I end the live stream myself. He's the better cop than Mooney. Oh, Dave from Killer Clowns. Gotcha. Yep, Mooney. Yep, he's better than Mooney. Yep, Clownzilla. Clownzilla seems to be like one of the fan favorites for sure. Mooney's just a dick. He's not even just like, he's just a dick. He thinks everybody's like trying to prank him and stuff because they know how hard of a hard ass he is. So they think the whole town is trying to fool him, and he has to fucking sit there and like leave everybody on hold.
16.
16.
Bench.
Bench. Fun fact, Dave is also the Deathstalker from Deathstalker 3. Ooh, I've never heard of the movie or names. Definitely check out Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I'm 10 years old.
I'm 10 years old. I'm 10 years old. Are you saying Mavis is 10 years old or Jack is 10 years old? I think Jack is 10 years old.
We're apprehensive.
We're apprehensive. I watched The Shining halfway through, and it's pretty good, pretty boring so far. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It can be a little bit of a slow burn. When are you going to post your on your gaming channel? I was live earlier this morning.
Follow us behind you.
I will not follow you behind me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, guys. If there's any spirits in here, if you guys want to say anything.
A bad spirit.
A bad spirit. Well, the bad spirit's not allowed to touch me. It's not allowed to follow. It's not allowed to do any of that stuff. It has to leave. Actually, has to leave. Oh!
Appear.
Appear. It said appear. Appear. I do have a package over there in the corner. That might be yours, actually. I have not opened it yet. I was hoping to get more packages and then unbox them all.
I'm in my 50s.
I'm in my 50s. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream, guys. Thank you all for joining me. If there's anything else you guys want, a spirit wants to say to the live stream or anything, anybody, then please, now's the time to do it. Leave your message right here for everybody to see. Yeah, maybe it's the name of your grandma. I saw that. It's pretty interesting. Leave your last message. Last message, come on. What do you want to say to them? Anything? Oh, thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate that, man. He says, get out. Leave your final message now. God, this thing is heavy to hold for so long. Leave your message. Oh my gosh.
I lied to you.
That's nice. I lied to you. Well, that's nice. Well, we're ending the live stream on that note. All right. Bye-bye. I lied to you. Interesting way to end that. Interesting. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody joining and being a part of this. I will do again another one as soon as we get more likes on this video. Another one will be on the way. So thank you all so much. Thank you for getting your friends to subscribe. Yeah, I know that was a hell of a way to end that, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream, guys, and go ahead and go downstairs, get something to eat, get some more coffee in me, and wake up a little bit more. But until next time, keep it retro, and by all means, please absolutely do take care.